I'm gonna show you one of the biggest mistakes I used to make when I first started fishing. On windy days like today, I'd get away from the wind, and when I was in a situation like this where the wind's blowing into my face, it never would be blowing in my face. What I'd do is I'd start down at that end and I'd drift. Why? Because it's easier to cast that way. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You wanna practice your casting, set up your reel right so you're not gonna have issues casting. Why? Because that's gonna allow you to control your boat more. If I was just drifting down here almost aimlessly, that wind's gonna be pushing me way too quick, and when I get in an area that holds fish, I'm gonna blow right through that area. Tell you one thing, no matter what body of water I'm fishing, I'll always start with a fast moving bait, whether it's a bait like a spinner bait like this or a live target crankbait, something like that, something I know I can cover a lot of water with. Right now, I'm just trying to get a pulse, trying to figure out where the fish are sitting, what they're doing, what sort of mood they're in. And a faster moving bait's gonna allow me to figure that all out a lot quicker. There's fish. Oh yeah, good one. Good one. Smoke the spinner bait. Absolutely annihilated that spinner bait. Tell you what, you can catch a lot of different fish, and there is nothing, and I repeat, nothing in this world that hammers a spinnerbait like a smallie. Get in here, dude. Ocean is absolutely loaded with smallies this size, and you know what? I'll keep catching them all day long. That's an awesome, awesome fishing. He'll be waiting here for you when you get here, but that's fish number one. And basically right now, I'm trying to get a pulse on those fish. And what I decided to do is start off with a spinner bait. And you'll notice I'm using a smaller spinner bait. I'm not using a big, giant, double willow leaf or things like that you might see me using in the summer months. And the reason for that is, think about it. It's early in the year. Bait fish are smaller this time of year. So you want to give them something a little bit smaller, something they're more used to seeing, and they eat it. There's another one. They are whacking the spinner bait. Come here, dude. You're just little, don't you dance with me. Just a little guy, get him back in the water. But as you can see, I'll tell you right now, that's a prime example of what I was talking about. If I'd have started at that end up there, I'd have drifted along, hit one fish, and then boom, I'd blow right through that area. Put your nose into the wind, it's a little more work. You may have to pick out a couple of backlashes, but if you set your reel up right and you're using the right reel, you're gonna catch more fish. And that's what it's all about, isn't it?